This is spontaneous celebration, right? Would you guys already been inside?
Yeah.
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 What do you think about the space so far? Like, what's your opinion?
I really love that it feels like really artistic and lived in, and like you can see the passion and the art in the walls.
Is there like couches and stuff in there?
No, I didn't see couches, and we just went up to the second floor. It was
Was
just
it
like
second floor?
Yeah, the
came.
event's on the second floor.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of benches and stuff, and like a little like bar table and stage.
That's cool.
It's cool. There's paintings everywhere. It's really kind of, you can like the
Stuffing.
second you walk in, yeah. It's flyers. It's pretty bumping.
What we got over here, fam? So, from what I can understand, they just have a bunch of supplies for people to get it cracking with. Me being the artist I am, I brought my own shit, but I'm glad to know they got more just in case, I want to make another piece tonight. Now, I'm putting the work back.
For the last one, I'm gonna bring in every fallen black and brown person, every friend, family member, brother, sister, cousin we've ever lost is in this room, and I'm thankful. And this is for them. Ashe.
Ashe.
Thank you. So the next performer we have coming up is Sheldon Alexander, and he's going to come bless the mic. So we are going to give him love until he comes on stage.
My bad, I'm just so ready to go, I'm always doing somebody else. I can't choose between these two new poems. Wait, actually, I got 5 minutes. Fuck that shit. I'll do both. Just remember that shit. What? Oh, I'm not. Okay. Close your eyes. Look deep into my third eye. Become lost in another reality. One where a country constantly battles me. Not the physical flesh, but a mere silhouette. You gaze deeper into the darkness to find the light at the end of the tunnel. Slowly swirling into a funnel where all memories go. Peering into my soul. The soul that has vibrated with so many frequencies. Frequently I wonder sometimes who I am. From first glance, many created a box to ensnare me. I have yet to be caught. My pain has been passed around and I ask, why do you share me? Do you really take pleasure in my experience, even though this journey has made me quite delirious? Why are you still curious? I'm a star, but yet a mere twinkle in the system. This universe spoke and said my black hole doesn't matter. I've run out of energy to argue. I hide within myself, feeding off what's left of my subconscious. Darkness is the only thing behind these eyelids. But I've had my fair share of peaceful nights. The sounds of me wailing as I absorb everything around, light, matter, the stars themselves. This life was just another conquest to me, but I didn't want to be a conqueror. Historically, has there ever been a prince that cut short of his responsibility just to bleed his royal blood in the comfort of others? I wonder, do I really have the strength so many believe? Am I patient enough to tend to a tree? Every time I see myself, I shapeshift into a stranger, one that tells me every single memory of us, and yet it's still hard to believe that I live this. Can I still water that tree? Do I have the strength to lift this pail? It seems so light, but at first, and now it's murky waters, stench of darkness. Why is this darkness such a curse when the plant grows just fine? Who am I to lie if it's nothing but pleasing myself? So I ask, who can I really be if nothing was never really meant for me? Until I took these callous hands, wrung the blood from them, opened old wounds just to recreate another memory, one with good intentions, offered in purple silk with gold lining, bound to the very words that were spoken, combed into a poem worth quoting for aeons, scribed across stargates. This life is scribed to the next, this life is carried to the next. The present is a butterfly effect. The gift is a future, the past is a memory, and I am the one who makes it all happen. be a poet. How to be brave enough to dig my nails into my chest, peeling the page of my very flesh, break my rib cage open, cough up blood from my lungs, rip open my chest, just to show you my heart. I once wondered what it would take to strap a collar around my neck. I dare not lie. Make eye contact as I stutter my speech. Please, I hope I don't stutter my speech. I'd rather have you shoot me. No, I'd rather shoot myself. Move over, poetry, please. I'll do it for you. I once wondered what it would take to be a poet. To articulate feeling and expression, craving to be heard and acknowledged, to develop a multi-layer of metaphors and similes. A, B. The scheme was to give it letters and numbers to reach the hearts of human. Birthing a new way to reach the hearts of human. And then human said, I know, let's time it, let's give it a number. Ironically, I'm waiting in line for an audience, begging for your judgment on how I feel. Should I practice more theater, fork's tongue betwixt thine cheek, waiting for the heavens to move hearts, betrayed by my own peers, sneers and jeers? They pass the poison. I sip slow to be further anointed as the lamb and shepherd, to be sacrificed with deliverance of the word, to further push the envelope across boundaries, light, sound, state, continent, consciousness, deep layers of the psyche. Well, that's if you like me. When did this become a numbers game for me? To Facebook every feature, to jump into a crowd of thumbs just to stab me in the back. I wondered what it would take to be promoted. Yeah? To be promoted. I think I still remember what it's like to be a poet. Nowadays, you would hardly ever know it. Is it really a poem or a journal entry? It's hardly ever rhyming. Maybe that's because this isn't a poem. It's an artful cry, a wail of emotion bellowing from my umbilical cord, wishing the change that I flipped would bring a blessing. That's why I write proverbs on my palms, whisper through them for songs. Even through chaos, my eye is calm. Calm like an ocean wave, swift like a captain's hand, steady like a boat at sea, forceful when the sea shakes, still weak, taking knees when the earth quakes. So even though my head is down, I'm thinking of looking up on my fists with these hands, with this body of mine, with mind and soul, till the soul becomes nothing more than a gasp of carbon.
Are you guys enjoying yourself so far? I mean, that was incredible poetry. Is it okay if I share a poem real quick before the next So this poem is called The Changing of... Can somebody... Yes, thank you. I'm sure. So this poem is called The Changing of Seasons. And it goes a little something like this. Leaves still die in the summertime. Like men still die in police custody with no gun to find. Like pockets stay dry because we paying fines to criminal justice systems who are the true criminals, paying no justice to victims, who were never taught knowledge of wealth, nor knowledge of self, just knowledge of strife. Killer cops acquitted while black babies be admitted to emergency rooms, while black mothers be violently escorted to their tombs, engraved with, say her name, but ain't nobody really saying nothing new. A rebellious spirit, a fruit ripe for the picking, a perfect guest for a public lynching. The next news story to be talked about on a train car, or at a picnic, or in a bedroom, or none of them at all, because who is really speaking in real time and space? What does black life really matter if you can't speak truth to power at your workplace? If the only time your voice matters is through a computer screen. Black souls screaming that somebody listen, but we get muffled behind Facebook likes, Twitter retweets, repost after repost after repost after repost, because we making a statement the only way we know how. Cause we surviving the only way we know how. Cause we thriving the only way we know how. How do we change the seasons? How do we explain to our babies the changing of seasons? How do we explain to our babies Black Death when there is no reason? Like leaves still die in the summertime, like men still die in police custody with no gun to find, like pockets stay dry because we paying fines to criminal justice systems who are the true criminals, paying no justice to victims who were born brown and black, now black and blue, from men who wear suits or for men who wear blue or sometimes SWAT suits, but we stay true to who we be and what we do, and baby, that's why some of us fall, and that's why some of us rise, and that's why in death we never die. Thank you for that.
All right. Do my ladies run this motherfucker? Or do my